A very good afternoon to you and welcome to the news at 1. I'm Emmanuel Ajayi and these are the news we're filing at this hour. After years of stiff opposition to deregulation, Nigerian Labour Congress has finally agreed that the government could remove fuel subsidy. The NLC president, Ayuba Wahab, said in an interview with CoreTV News that removing the secrecy surrounding the subsidy regime and sanitizing the oil sector will benefit the system. He explained that subsidizing services is not entirely bad, but he maintained that checks and balances must be employed to ensure that a select few do not remain dominant for selfish gains.
The entire process of the subsidy regime have actually been shredded in secrecy and in a fraud process. But that, we shouldn't use this as a yardstick to also punish the larger Nigerian society. First, the issue of oil and gas is of strategic importance to our development as a nation, because most of our industries today, medium and small scale enterprise, most of us power our businesses, and therefore any alteration in the price will invariably affect the cost of running those businesses and also cost of making business. Two, it's also an issue of security, because 2 weeks ago, when the marketers decided to hold all of us to ransom, including government, the security of the nation was threatened. So it's also about an issue of our national security. We shouldn't allow this to be dominated by marketers who will be working for their interests and against the interests of the larger Nigerian society to continue to drive the process. So our approach to the issue is that things from 3 decades when we have been engaging this issue, things have not changed. For us, the issue is that there is inherent corruption in the system, which nobody can doubt it. And we are ready to partner with government to ensure that this process is tidied up, that it will be made transparent, and that we'll even know how much is the landing cost of a liter of crude oil.
A member House of Representatives, Abubakar Muda Kanikem, has expressed optimism that the party will move its present challenges. Garba, who expressed the optimism during an interactive section with newsmen in Abuja, added that the APC sail beyond more precarious situations. Garba added that the problems in the Senate and House of Representatives will be surmounted if the party remains stronger and united. On complaints of fighting that was part of the promise of change, he said that change does not come in a particular prototype. He said that the recent fisticuffs resulted in the party's recommendation that some candidates should occupy principal position in the caucuses of the House, having different view. According to him, the caucuses made up of members of the House should have decided who occupies the position. The Ekiti State Election Tribunal has begun hearing in the petition filed by Gbenga Olofin of the APC against the election of Fatima Rasaki of the PDP as Senator, the Ekiti Senatorial District. The petition had opened its case by calling on 3 witnesses on Saturday to support its claim, but one of the witnesses summoned by the court did not give evidences as he was not properly brought up before the tribunal. This move led to the respondent counsel accusing the counsel of Gbenga Olofin of smuggling witnesses to the tribunal. Rashid has more in this report.
At the resumed hearing in the petition filed by Gbenga Olofin against the election of Fatimat Rasaki in the March 28 National Assembly election, counsel to Gbenga Olofin of the APC starts the hearing with presentation of witnesses. Trouble, however, started when the 3rd witness was about to mount witness box, but was objected by the counsels, arguing that the witness ought to come to tender document and leave, and not to be sworn in since he was subpoenaed.
He said the title supposed to have another thing, and which normally, well, court, we've withdrawn that one so that we'll be able to bring another one before them.
A witness that ought to come to court and tender documents and go. You put him in the witness box, you deceive the court, you put him in the witness box, and he was sworn in, and they wanted to go ahead with the matter. It's not to our prowess and dexterity. The court would have been misled.
While the counsel to the petitioner vows to represent the witness, the respondents say it has been struck out for good.
Whether we withdraw it or not doesn't affect our case. And again, what we withdraw, we inform the court we are coming back on it. There is no law that says that we can't come back.
What they are trying to do is to maybe get another witness statement, but the subpoena cannot come back. It's done. It's gone.
The woman in the eye of the storm, Fatima Saki, says she is confident of emerging victorious at the tribunal.
I'm very confident because with the few witnesses they have taken today, I discovered they don't have any issue, they don't have any case. They don't even know what they are talking about. I just discovered they are witnesses who are just unpicked. They are not, they don't know anything about the matter.
The tribunal has, however, adjourned further hearing in the case till June 29. Rashid, CoreTV News, Ado Ekiti.
The Lagos State government on Saturday demolished the headquarters of the Subsidy Reinvestment and Empowerment Program Task Force office at the Old Toll Gate at K2 end of Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. The chairman of the State Task Force on Environmental and Special Offences, Akim Adedeji, told newsmen that the demolition was carried out on the orders of the state government. Adedeji said that he believed Governor Akim Mambode must have issued the directive based on the abandonment of the building and its conversion to hideout by miscreants. The chairman noted that the structure ought to have been demolished since June the 22nd, but the due to the due process had to be followed before carrying out the demolition. A tow belonging to Federal Road Safety Commission in Edo State and 2 other vehicles were burnt in auto crash that involved a tanker in the Benin-Ore Road. The FRCN sector Commander Edo Oluwalusi Familoni, who confirmed the accident in an interview with newsmen on Saturday in Benin, said the driver of the tanker was also burnt to death. He said that the inferno started when the tanker loaded with petrol lost control and rammed into FRC truck, and 2 other vehicles were being towed from the accident scene on Benin-Ore Road. He said that the towing truck, which cost about 100 million naira, was donated by World Bank to the commission in 2014. Governor Kashim Shettima of Borno State said on Saturday that the federal tax government has taken over the funding of 22 internally displaced persons in the state. The governor said while briefing newsmen at the Ramadan fast that Yerima Girls College in IGP in Maiduguri stated that Isa Gusu, the special advisor on Shema, said the communication and strategy, noted that the government has commended the present administration of Muhammadu Buhari for the decision. Guasu noted that governor is saying that the fundings began few weeks after assumption of the office by Buhari. He quoted Shettima as saying that the state had already started feeling the impact of Buhari's administration. According to him, the emergence of Buhari as president, the federal government, through the National Emergency Management, has taken so many responsibilities in the camp. The governor said that the state government will begin reconstruction of communities destroyed by the insurgents after the Ramadan fast. The Rivers State Police Command has confirmed the release of Rosemond Oksagolu, Vice Chancellor of Ignatius Ajuru University, Port Harcourt. Oksagolu was abducted by gunmen on June 20th as she was leaving the campus of Rivers State's own institution. The police public relations officer, in a statement, Ahmed Muda, told News Agency of Nigeria in Port Harcourt that Oksagolu was released on June the 26th. The police spokesman did not, however, disclose the exact location of her release or if any ransom was paid for her freedom. He did not also say if any arrest has been made. The abduction of the Vice-Chancellor threw the academic community into a state of shock. Union associations and groups in the academic community noted pressure on the police to rescue her. The Imo State Police has uncovered another baby factory in the state. The act of housing young girls and impregnating them, selling off their babies, is again assuming alarming dimension in the state. This police state command says it will work hard to ensure that the return of the practice is nipped in the bud in the state. Speaking on the practice in Imo State, his spokesman Andrew Inwerem says the command has arrested one Emmanuel Nwabode, who says he is the proprietor of the baby factory. He said four of the heavily pregnant women are arrested in Abia State before running back to the state, though Emmanuel Nwabode claims that the business is of his late wife and not his.
There before your wife died?
You mean this one?
All of them?
No, just ask them. I came home. I'm not permanently at home. You don't know what my wife does. I know that my wife is giving some years, you understand? I cannot lie. For what? On business trip. I cannot lie. I cannot lie. I mean,
what is the name of that maternity? What is the name of that?
She said that it was 13 days ago. 13 years. 13 days ago.
If they know that they cannot take up a key, there's no point allowing themselves to be pregnant. I think that is the crux of the whole case. When a little girl got impregnated, unwanted baby, now the end, will not know what to do. Practical death. We now find that it is not the duty of the police to give penalty to it, ours to investigate, find them culpable, and then charge them to court.
We're now going to a quick break and we're back with more. Do join us again.
Some pundits believe that as long as the political system is driven by selected few, corruption may be difficult to fight.
You should be careful about what you say. I am not the only politician. Even if I've wronged anyone, it is time to forgive them.
Please call Arena every Sunday at 9:15 p.m. and a repeat broadcast every Tuesday at 1:30 p.m.
Welcome back. For more of our news and other stories, do visit our social media platform, facebook.com/CoreTV News. And also you can visit us on Twitter at CoreTV News NG. You can also visit us on YouTube at youtube.com/CoreTV, leave a space, then news. Following the presidential directive for dismantling of military checkpoints all over Nigeria and for police to take over such checkpoints through patrol, Plateau State residents are jubilated. But few days after, soldiers are still over the state. But Police Commissioner Nasri Okio says that the police is capable of providing adequate security for the people of the state. Our Plateau State correspondent has more in this report.
When a few days ago, President Muhammad Buhari gave the order for the dismantling of all military checkpoints nationwide, residents of just the Plateau State capital trooped out to the street to celebrate the move. But a few days later, the soldiers are still in place, with residents now apprehensive on the next line of action. While people jubilated over the exit of the soldiers, they still harbor fears on the capability of the police to provide security to the people of the state. But according to the State Commissioner of Police, Nasir Oki, the police is ready to face the challenges with better equipment having been provided by the Police High Command.
The police is giving me vehicles. So far he has given 10. He's sending more so that we'll be able to cover the entire Plateau State with the policemen. We are fully prepared and we are on ground. And we have equally mapped out our strategies on how actually to ensure adequate security for Plateau State in the people. Thank you. I want to show you this man.
On the recent spike in killings in the state, Oki says he is requested for more men and officers to help the command adequately tackle the new challenges presented by the President's directive. He, however, added that the command is exploring the use of dialogue, but added a stern warning that troublemakers will be dealt with.
As you mentioned, we are very much aware and we're on top of the situation. And we agree with him that this does not start today. There has been age-long problems which we met on ground and we are trying to cope with it. Right now, I've requested for more men from Abuja to assist us. More mobile men will be so that we can be able to deal with this situation once and for all. So we are not averse to the crime happening in that place. We are well aware. In fact, right now, my mayor in Barikin Ladi, I've sent 2 teams to Barikin Ladi yesterday. Another team is now going to Rion also. So we are there. They are very much.
He says the command has also responded by beefing up security in troubled areas like Riam and Bakin Ladi.
The Plateau's chapter of the Nigerian Medical Association, in collaboration with the Nigerian Union of Journalists and Drug Law Enforcement Agency, have put together a seminar aimed at sensitizing people on the dangers of drug abuse. Our Plateau State correspondent who attended the seminar reported that medical experts warn youth against drug abuse. Details of the seminar presented from our studios.
International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking is observed annually each year, with the day serving as a reminder of the ongoing war around the world on illicit drug use and trafficking. For this medical expert, however, Nigeria may be at risk of losing the battle if the government does not sustain the fight.
There is danger of drug, and it's all around us. Now there are legal drugs and there are illegal drugs. And illegal drugs will include things like alcohol and even prescription drugs. As long as any drug is used beyond what is what the doctor has prescribed before, or in excess of it, or without the intention for which the doctor prescribed it, that constitutes drug abuse.
According to the chairman of the Nigerian Medical Association, Plateau State, the ongoing and seeming unending communal crisis in Plateau State may be a direct result of the high level of abuses of illicit substances. He added that some of those involved in abuse of illicit substance may not really understand the dangers inherent in the practice.
They are prone to crimes, and criminal tendencies and all of that. So that is why the theme is apt. Because once we develop our communities without drugs, it creates a healthier society, a more sane society where mental health, it's promoted and all of that. Because whatever decisions, even criminals, armed robbers, everything comes from the brain, the state of one. Somebody will feel high, okay, I can carry my gun and kill anybody. That's the effect of the drug, not really the person. Naturally, those people involved in crime, some of them take drugs. Some of these hard drugs make them high, so they forget about any human feeling to go and commit such crimes. But if you take those drugs out, we develop without those drugs, and honestly, to go a long way to create a more saner, more peaceful, crisis-free society. That's what I think the import of the day and the theme.
The quest to have a drug-free youth and nation is, according to Bello Wumini, the principal staff officer of the Drug Demand Unit of the NDLEA, is a shared responsibility of all. According to him, the Plateau State Command of the NDLEA is confident that the youth can be all they want to be without engaging in drug abuse, because it leads to many ills, which including aborted dreams, diseases such as HIV/AIDS, and hepatitis, and untimely death.
Well, my message to the youth, they have to do away with drug abuse. They have to live their life devoid of drugs. You can be what you want to be at any time without drugs. Drugs is out of it. Drugs shatter dreams, drugs kill ambition, and drugs kills.
The NDLEA also added that it will continue to work with all relevant stakeholders to realize the dream of a drug-free society.
Kwara State Governor Abdul Fattah Ahmed has charged government functionaries and all state government agencies that the era of impunity is over and a new dawn has come. He expressed this while handling over 42 buses acquired by the state government at the cost of 270.6 million naira to harmonize transportation and revitalize operation of a rebranded government-owned transport company. Rashid has more in this report from Ilorin.
The governor, Abdul Fattah Ahmed, while speaking at the handing over ceremony, charged Harmony Holdings, who are now in charge of Kwara Express, which has been renamed Harmony Transport, to boost its internally generated revenue and ensure financial independence. He further says that Kwara State government will streamline the ministries in order to cut the cost of governance, adding that the era of impunity is over.
To the management and staff of Harmony Transport Service Limited, I ask you to see the acquisition of these buses as a passport to a new beginning. Be advised that the era of impunity and careless usage of government properties is over. These new buses and the old ones in the fleet should be deployed efficiently and professionally to ensure their optimal use.
The chairman of Harmony Holdings assures Querans to work hard in taking the company to the next level that will see it delving into the rail and shipping sector in years to come.
I am using this opportunity to assure you that we will ensure that the new operational buses being commissioned here today are efficiently and effectively deployed to ensure maximum benefit for Querans. Our aim is to be the state transport company with the biggest fleet and the most efficient fleet in Nigeria.
While also commending the state governor, the group managing director of the company, Tokbeda Ramada, assured the state government of prudent management and retraining of the best managers to ensure the realization of the dream of the state government.
We challenge the process, which is the first of its kind in any government-owned company in Nigeria, which allow all present customers and potential customers to even buy their ticket online if they so wish. People can conveniently at the doorstep of their house place ticket, and then that will be done.
But the speech is over. Most Querans will expect that this newly rebranded company does much better than its predecessor. Rashid, CoreTV News, Ilorin.
Residents of Alagbole, Akute in Ifo local government area of Ogun State are grappling with challenges posed by bad road network over the years. This situation for most residents reaches its peak during the raining season, and which the rains are now here. Residents of the area are again exposed to the challenges of navigating the road area due to erosion affecting the road network. Our correspondent Precious Kingston has more in this report presented from our studios.
Movement for those who have access to good roads is just hassle-free, but for the residents of Alagbole Akutini for local government area of Ogun State, it's not something to be taken lightly with the awful condition of the road network within the area, which is home to thousands. For an average vehicle owner, navigating the roads here is a difficult task. Different strokes, they say, for different folks, which motorcycles and tricycles have become an alternative means of transportation, with many of them smiling to the bank daily. Some private vehicle owners who are not happy with the bad state of the roads bear their minds on what they go through daily.
Let government just support us to finish this job. We need an assistant, and because this road is worse thing. When the rain continues like this place will not. There is no way to pass, and a lot of motor and a bike spoiling along this road.
We are appealing to the governor to please. This is a good project, but we are appealing to them to finish it on time. The suffering here is much for us. I feel like packing out of Akute and move into Lagos.
These residents say the health implication has become a source of major worry, with refuse dumps now the common sight almost on the major roads.
Government should come to our own aid here and just see what they can do so that the people in this vicinity will not be able to contact any disease from what is going on with this.
The bad road network has 8 implications on economic activities in the area, leading to a mass immigration.
Yes, so everybody has run away now. No one is here again. Everybody has gone to Ajal, Ikeja, Ogba, Bega, Ojodu, so Oshodi. Even many has gone back to Ibadan. But we are managing here because we don't have anywhere to go. So we need to relax here and be waiting on to God for God to do something. We are begging the government to assist us. It's not too late. Though we know this is rainy season, but at the same time, maybe during the dry season, they should help us to put things in order.
The problem we have now, look, you can see the vehicle, all the vehicle going now, is this bridge. The governor has tried to do the bridge to this level. Now that it's in, let it come and complete the bridge, or even do the wrong way for us so that we can see road passing. All the vehicles here are damaging. You can see this vehicle damaged, other one damaged there. We just help us to come and do the road. There's no anything else. For this main time now, let it just call the Chinese people to come and at least straighten the road so that people can pass around and the vehicle can move around.
With the situation showing no signs of an improvement anytime soon due to the ongoing financial crisis that has crippled activities in many states, the demand of the residents of the area is that the state government must find a quick fix solution to the bad state of the road.
And that's a wrap on CoreTV News at this hour. I'm Emmanuel Ajayi. Good afternoon.